Sebastian, and right now I'm in Hollywood Hills. I don't know if you can see the sign there, but yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about is about like a condition I'm working with, but like I overcame it with time. When I was a child, I used to stutter a lot, like crazy. I couldn't even talk. Like I had teachers, and I wanted to say teacher, miss. I couldn't talk. I literally I was stuck. So it was like kind of like a mute because I couldn't talk. And like my mom would take me to these talk centers, speaking centers, and these technicians, professors, they would tell me, yeah, you have this condition, and you need to live with it. You were born with it, and like you need some techniques, to deal with it. And they would give me like a pencil here, and I would talk, or they would put some things in my like rocks in my mouth. Yeah, if you put rocks in your mouth, it's gonna fix your problem. It's gonna fix it. But I was like, when I was a child, like 3, 4 years old, I never questioned it. I never, in my life, I never tried to question, like, okay, maybe there's something else, right? Maybe this is not the cause. No. And how many people, how many of you are like that? You have something, you are shy, you're an introvert, and you cannot express yourself, and people told you like, you know what, you were born this way, you need some techniques to deal with it. So what I want to tell you is like, yeah, I had that, and I never questioned it until 25 years later, 25 years living with that condition, and I started doing like inner work, coaching and stuff, and I realized, you know what, let me go. I was doing shadow work, and I started doing, you know what, let me try to release this, because stuttering, in my opinion, is just trauma energy that your brain like cannot talk. Your brain is like, you feel like something is like, you feel like something, you feel a threat, and your brain is telling you, you know what, stop, don't talk.
Va bene,
So
fammi una foto.
in my opinion, that's the stuttering right now. But when I was a kid, I was like, you know what? No, maybe I was born that way. But yeah, like currently, currently I know, currently I know that the problem is not that it was like it's like neurological. It's not like it wasn't passed by my mom, my mother, or my father. No, stuttering is just trauma energy. It's it's just trauma energy that was is like stuck in your body, and you cannot even talk. So, and really, like the fact that I can talk right now, to me is like a miracle, because sometimes I couldn't, like, for example, I used to at school when I had like a professor, and I wanted to say professor or teacher, I couldn't even talk. I was like, and when I tried force myself to say teacher, I would say teacher. So, and it was so awkward because sometimes I was like doing like this, talking like this with everyone, with my siblings, with my professors, with my parents, with my classmates. So I was victim of bullying and stuff. I was victim of, I don't know, many things They told me like, you know what, you need to relax. You have like, you are nervous. Why you're nervous? So yeah, they will call me nicknames and stuff. So what I mean is like, yeah, that was me. And I really believed that my condition was because I was born with it. I really believed that I had to deal with it for the rest of my life. And it was because of coaching and self-development, self-help, that I started, instead of looking for techniques outside, instead of looking for techniques on the external, I was like, you know what, let's go on the inside. Let's see what's inside. And then I was doing shadow work. And then I asked myself, you know what, why do I have this? Why I don't want to talk? And when it came after, I'm just simplifying the process, but basically, look at the Hollywood sign. This is what everyone comes for. Anyways, simplifying the process is just that my brain thought that if I talk, I die. Now, let me explain that. Because of course you will say, but if you talk, you will not die. Of course, I will not die. But for someone who has problems expressing themselves, for someone who has issues like stuttering a lot, like in when it comes to speaking and stuff, when it comes to your speech, if you have issues with talking, with expressing, you cannot talk, you are like stifled, it's because your brain thinks you're gonna die if you talk. There was a moment in your life, where you thought, you know what, if I want to save my life, I better don't talk. If I want to save my life, I better shut the fuck up. Yeah. So you need to. So now, the problem is that when people realize this, when people notice this, it's just they start thinking, okay, I need to fight against that trauma. I need to fight against that condition, which is the worst thing that you can do. You don't need to fight nothing, okay? You don't need to fight with anyone with no trauma. No, you need to come at peace with it. You need to make peace with the trauma. You need to befriend the trauma. You need to talk to the trauma. You need to talk to that condition that you have and tell them, you know what? Thank you. Thank you that you wanted to protect me, because it's that thing, that stuttering that you have, or that like shyness, that like lack of being loose, when talking, that wants to protect you. That thinks that if you don't talk, that if you don't express yourself, that thinks that you will be safe, that you will not be like killed. So you need to talk to it. Write it down or anything, whatever you want. I don't know, you create your own rituals, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do, like you write something or like record yourself doing, no. It's just, you need to just, you know what? I'm gonna create my own ritual. Look at the mirror. I don't know. Some people do it with a candle in the mirror. Some people write it down. Whatever. You do your ritual and try to forgive that part of you. That part of you that caused you some issues, that caused the bullying in your life, that caused the sufferment. So what I'm trying to say is just, I know it's hard. And you need to let go of that. You need to let go of like those sensations that tell you like, no, I should, no, like that anger, like no, but that energy of that you want to blame someone else, right? That you want to blame that condition, that you want to blame that. You need to let go of it. And how you do it? Processing it. First of all, doing the ritual that you have to do yourself. Just the ritual. And second, just going to your home alone and try to feel, try to go to the past and try to feel that energy that stifles you. Try to feel that energy every single day, is here. Don't try to avoid it. No, don't try to avoid it. Just, you know what? You know what? I'm here with you. And what I do is I use the Wim Hof method. And try to feel everything that's happening to me in the body, anything that's happening to me. I try to welcome it. And you know what? It's fine. Tell it to me. You know what? It's fine. It is the way that it is. Until you do that, nothing will change, actually, because you will keep looking for external stuff. I know it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. I'm not saying it's hard for me as well. It was hard for me, really, really. It was kind of it's feels like you don't want to do it. And I have clients as well that they don't want to do it. They just, oh yeah, I asked them hey, do you do that? Oh yeah, I'm trying. No, it's an everyday process. It's an everyday process until you feel like nothing happens. That's it. So, let me record something else here. This is beautiful. So beautiful. So yeah, basically it's like that. Try to face it. Don't escape from it. Try to face it. Every single time you are looking out for techniques, you are looking for, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to consume stuff. Nothing out there will change you here. Nothing out there will change you. Nothing. What you are looking for is here, inside of you. Okay? Well, I hope that was a cool video. And right now, so this is it.
Только ты мне так сейчас паспорт. Можно на портрет? Нет, на портретку буквы расплавить.
So yeah guys, thank you so much and for watching this video, and if you like it, put a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.